Hello, this is the Iron Wolf, and welcome back to another Join Us for a Few Weeks video. And today, I am going down to my... I'm finally going to be finishing this thing. This waterway connection project, as I've been calling it. So, in the last episode, I finally finished placing all the stone brick blocks, and now I actually need to, or want to, go ahead and craft some stone brick stairs. Am I going to have enough cobblestone? That is not what I want. Almost did that. That would not have been good. Alright, but yeah, I want to make the tunnels a little more rounded, so let me go ahead and get these stone brick stairs real quick. You do not get many. You do not get very many. They're super... that recipe is super inefficient. That's the word I'm thinking of. So the thing the issue is, see, if I had like one more block here and here, then I could make this work normally. But I think what I'm gonna do is do these portions like this. So it's not... Ooh. That does leave the question of how I deal with this area. Because that one is going to be either that way or the other way. It's not gonna fit nicely at all, is it? I don't know. Maybe I'll put some slabs for those spaces. I probably made way too many slabs. Alright, but if I do like that, I don't know, that looks weird. Yeah, that looks weird. What if I did there, but not on those ones? I don't know. I don't think there's a right way to do this. I think any way I do it, it's gonna look weird. Alright, but that isn't my main concern. Let's go ahead and get these stairs going. Nope, I don't like that one. Yeah, that ought to be fine. I was worried about them connecting like that. What can I do? What can I do? Okay, I'm actually going to stop recording and cut ahead until I've done that for all these tunnels, because this is going to take longer than I had expected. Alright, so as you can see, I finished all the hallways, and also, as you can see, when I start getting rid of these torches, I need to add in some waterproof lighting in here, because the torches are not what I'm going to be doing for permanence. So what I want to do is these glowstone, and these will be underwater, and hopefully they'll look pretty nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I wonder if I'm gonna need more than that. That should be enough, really. And because I'm just doing one glowstone instead of like spots of 4, they won't be the same distance on like each of these tunnels. Like these tunnels go across 4 and then down 1, and those tunnels go across 5 and down 1. So they'll be slightly closer on this tunnel than they were on the last tunnel. But you know what? I think it's fine. I'll probably only do every other thing here. Something like that. Let's get rid of these. And in the center, because I think this is a... I think it has an exact middle, yeah. I'll do something like that. Should look pretty nice. Or even that might look even better. Alright, though, let's go ahead and finish with the lighting on this one. Let's get rid of all these torches real quick. And these ones, I'm not gonna be perfectly precise, I think, with how I place these glowstone, which may annoy some of you. It kind of annoys me, but I don't really... I can't really be bothered since there's no real way to make it symmetrical and uniform across all the different tunnels. Alright, that was the lighting though, and then now the fun part. Now comes the comes filling it up. And I think, yeah, I can waterlog these stairs. And does that make an infinite water source? If not, that should definitely make an infinite water source here, right? Wait. Why is there not water there? Okay. Let's... This might take a while if these... don't want to... If these things don't want to make infinite water sources, then I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. No, I think we're good. think it might just be the waterlogged blocks that don't readily become infinite water sources. Okay. And it's really hard to... It's hard to tell which waterlogged blocks are still flowing. Why did I do that? That didn't help. I think that's it. And then I just have to do that 100 more times. So that's fun. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead and cut ahead again. Okay, and you may be wondering why I'm starting at the bottom and making it all water source blocks from all the way there, instead of just filling up the top layer. I mean, there's no real reason, I suppose. I just... Like, the water is technically... Like, if you fill it up just from the top, then the water underneath would technically be flowing, and I just... Actually, you know what? It would be a problem because it wouldn't waterlog these blocks. So that's why I'm doing it. Alright, so I went ahead and cut through most of me filling up the area. But I've just got to fill up the last level of this last tunnel, and so... doing the waterlogged portions was pretty difficult, but once we got to the top layer, which obviously none of the blocks on the top layer are waterlogged, it's kind of easy. You just kind of sit here and place the new water source blocks as it pushes you back, and then eventually that should be it. I did take off my boots because the Frostwalker was getting kind of annoying for that portion. Alright though, now we can get the last of this done. We can finally open up to the natural waterways. And just place in the last few remaining blocks that were part of the temporary barrier there. And let's see, let's get some ice. And then okay, that is not what I meant to do. There, that. I think I want to place this one. Are you kidding me? Like that. Alright, and now let's go do the same at the entrances to the other tunnels. Open them up, actually. And oh yeah, swimming underwater was really helpful for finding which stairs still needed to actually be waterlogged. I might end up needing just a few more of those, so let's craft them real quick. I'll probably end up needing to craft some more stairs as well. I should stand on this so I'm not underwater while I'm trying to dig that out. And then I think think it actually goes up here at this point. Then same up there. That should be fine. And then this one. Yeah, here it should go out one more. I don't know why I'm doing that with my head underwater. Can we craft some more stairs? We can, but I think I'm gonna wait. Actually, you know what? No. I know what I can do. Let's craft a couple more stairs. Okay, I did not mean to place 2 of those down. Alright, let's get these stairs. And then let's actually get a shovel out. No, I don't need the shovel right now, but it's fine. And then for this one, that's not what I meant to do. Are you kidding me? That's fine, I guess. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright. Let's go do the last one. And I can't wait to see what these look like from a boat. I mean, honestly, they look kind of cool just as is, but I feel like it would look coolest running through in a boat. And then I can just use slabs for that, honestly. Nobody's gonna know unless they get broken. And hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay. Hold up, how do I want to do this one? Yeah, that's fine. That looks a little weird, but it's fine. Alright, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. So let's... I don't have a boat on me, but I can craft one real quick. I don't care about how full my inventory is or how much junk I'm throwing around everywhere. All I want to do right now is get this little boat and experience my tunnel. Alright. So... let's pick up this. Alright. Let's see how it is. Your head kind of clips through the bottom of some of these stairs, and can I just get this boat to go straight? Yeah, so your head clipping through is kind of annoying. But other than that, it looks pretty cool. You know what? I like it. I think this was a fun project. And while boating in a straight line through those without hitting all the walls is kind of difficult, but it is nice that I can boat from out here to through this tunnel, or through this gate, into my compound. There's a fox, that's so cute. And then, without getting off the boat, go through here. All the way out here. Hitting the wall a couple times like an idiot. But then go straight over to this tunnel and go outside my compound on this side. Is this the north side? I don't remember anymore. Alright. Oh, and then I can I go under Sir Snow's bridge? I don't remember. I can. There is a way to pass beneath Sir Snow's bridge here. Although that's even dodgier than my tunnel. Straight back through this one. Come on. Get it lined up right. There we go. Just about. Very nice. Alright. So, I know that's been a long time coming. Well, it took a long time to actually make it. But it's finally constructed, open for use, and I'll probably use it like twice. I build a lot of stuff in this that I don't really ever use. But it looks nice, and that's all that really matters. So, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.